Hello, and thanks for watching this video on SEO from the Daily Guru blog. Since this is the first video I've done for the Daily Guru blog, I'd like to give you some background. My name is William Burgess. I am the owner and author of the blog. I am a professional web designer and developer, and I have over 10 years of experience and expertise with the web. I've created this blog to show people that making money online isn't that hard, and SEO is very simple once you know how to do it. My blog is all about teaching you how to earn money online without costing you a thing. Yep, it doesn't cost you a thing. I'm giving you all the trade secrets for free. Okay, let's talk about SEO. Basic SEO is just the run-of-the-mill SEO work that a person does on their website to get the best ranking from search engines like Google. First, let's talk about search engines and how they work. This is just a quick summary of how they work. No need to bore you with long descriptions. A search engine operates in the following order: web crawling, indexing, and then searching. The web crawler crawls the internet following every link that it finds and indexes them for searching. So when you type in a keyword such as SEO, the search engine looks back to what it has indexed already and displays the best results for your search. A search engine determines the top results based on a website's SEO. Now, SEO isn't just about meta tags. It's much more than that. And here's an example, followed by a few SEO tips. Bob has a website that offers SEO service. His meta tags and titles are all optimized with his keywords. Now, search engines don't really determine your website worth based on meta tags. That plays a very small role in this. What counts is page content. You will be ranked high based on your content and few other key points, which I'll talk about later. Right now I want to stick with meta tags and page content. In your meta tag and your title, you should be very clear about what this page is about. Try to get a few keywords in there if you can. But if it's like a home page or about, there's really no way of doing that. But if you're talking about a specific service, you should try to fit in a keyword or two in there so that it gets high value. In your keyword meta tag, put no more than 3 keywords. Be very specific to your area of market. If you are a keyword massive website, you may not get a high rank unless your keywords change from page to page like the aboutus.com website does. Your page content is where you can go crazy with keywords, and you need to. Don't just use single keywords. Try to use search terms with your keywords. Use Google AdWords tool to determine the best keywords for you. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and it's from Google, so you can trust it. Get links. This is very important. You have to have links coming from your website and going from your website going to other websites. So you need to lead that exchange, because Google and all the other web search engines are fixing to change from the content to being what they call community-based, where the different interactions of website and it does the internet community rank your site higher. So it's no longer going to be based off of the Google and what they see, but the individual viewers that comes to your website. So being ready now is a good thing. You'll be already ready ahead of the curve, which it's always kind of been this way with links, but kind of plan ahead for this. So don't go crazy with keywords, because you got to make, not keywords, your links. You don't want to get linked with a website that Google has determined bad, so you need to be very choosy with who you link up with. Okay, let's go back to Bob. Now, Bob can boost his website ranking by adding his website to Google, which we want. He can do this by getting a Google Webmaster account. And the reason why I recommend the Google Webmaster account is because you can add a sitemap, which makes it easier and faster for Google to search your website. That way they don't have to find you on their own. They already know you're there. And when they do, if they do see anything that you can improve on, because they'll go through your code and everything, and they'll try to tell you, okay, this is what you can improve on. Now, that information is worth a lot. That beats hiring somebody to go through there and doing all this stuff for you, or you have to manually go through there, because Google has these programs that can do all this stuff, which costs a lot of money, and let them do it. We're getting it for free. In your keyword meta tag, separate your keywords by a comma. Some people separate it by a single space. There's nothing wrong with that, but the way that a computer reads a text string into a database is known as soon as they hit the single comma. So once you have declared it that it is a comma delimited string, and the computer will break the string into phases at the comma. So let's say if your keywords are SEO services and SEO expert. So let's say those are your two keywords. I know that's not very good, but I am making this up as I go. So you got those two keywords. You're not spaced, okay? They don't really care, I don't think, but I put it in there because that's what it says. You read the manuals on Google and Yahoo, separate keywords by comma. It's just basic. It's very basic. So do as they say. You need to follow the rules and the guidelines perfectly, because that's another thing. How Google will rank you and all these other search engines is by how well you follow their guidelines. So you need to be the poster child for their guidelines and be exact. Okay, so that's the end of today's show. I hope this improves your SEO. There's going to be a lot more videos to come. This is the first one I've done. I'm fixing to start up a few projects here. One of them is going to be all about trends and stuff so that you can stay on top of trends, searching trends and keywords, hot keywords. I'm actually going to be starting a project website that's going to be started from scratch, and I'm going to record everything that I do so that you can see me step by step on how it's built, the SEO side of things, and you're going to see this thing grow. And I'm not going to spend no money on it. I'm just going to pay for a domain name, and I have my own server so I can host it, so it's not cost me anything really other than $10. And you're going to get to see this thing grow. So you're going to be looking over my shoulder and seeing how this works. And you don't have to have a domain name. You can go and get yourself a Blogger account and get yourself a AdSense account, and just do exactly what I'm doing, because I have Blogger accounts that actually make me money. It's not a lot of money because I don't spend that much time on it, but money's money. If you'd like to comment on today's show or would like to ask a question, I encourage you to visit my website at www.dailygurublog.com. and subscribe there. I like to have people talking, it's a kind of a community thing. I like to help people out. I'd be more than happy to respond to your questions. After all, I'm here to show you how to make your website make you money. Thanks for coming.